My name is Sylvia Rhodes, and I'll be directing Rabbit Hole, which opens on March the 9th, I believe. This is my sixth play directing at Langham, but I've been involved at Langham since 1975. I came from Calgary. I did some professional work, and I became involved at Langham, as I said, and acted in a couple of plays a year. Then in 1981, I left Canada to live in Africa, in various parts of Africa. Came back in 1991 and took up acting again. And I acted again until, I acted again in about 2 plays a year, but I never directed. I also produced plays. And some people don't know the difference between directing and producing, but producing, you take care of the monetary side and the business side of things. So I was offered my first play. Unfortunately, I was offered an Agatha Christie, which is a very popular play. And of course, the most famous Agatha Christie is Mousetrap. And so, of course, one of the ways that you can judge whether a play is successful or not is how many people come to see it. Well, I thought nobody would come because I thought everybody had gone to see Mousetrap, even though when I go to London, and I used to go every 2 years, I never went to see Mousetrap because it turned my nose up at it. It's a corny play. I mean, who wants to see Mousetrap? So I thought, well, it'll be a good beginning. So I agreed to, of course, direct it. Now, I was chosen as a director because people by that time knew my work. They knew my work as an actor. And they also knew my personality, whether you can get on with people, because that's a very important aspect of directing, whether you can get on with people and not make them angry and so on. So, as I said, my first play was Mousetrap, and now here I am, 6 plays later, doing a drama. It's a drama comedy rather than a comedy drama. It's quite witty, but it is about grief, and so it's not an easy play for the actors to do. So that's where I am at the moment, and I am waiting for my actors to come to audition, which is, of course, a very important part of putting the play on. After choosing the plays, and the choice of plays in our theatre is done by a production chair, which is the equivalent of an artistic director in most theatres. They choose a committee, and they read an enormous number of plays and put together a season with a balance of comedies, dramas, how many male, female roles are there, because this is community theatre, and we have a membership, and we must try to give the membership what they want. So we try to choose plays to give opportunities for many people, either acting or in the technical field. So here we are in the audition process. Scripts are available for actors to come and read, and that's where I am now. So the actors will come in and they will hopefully have read the script already, because they'll be at a grave disadvantage if they haven't read the script, because they may fumble over the lines, they may not know anything about the character or even the play. They will come in and they will fill out an audition form, the usual information about themselves and what sort of experience they have. And then they sit in a circle, and I choose a number of scenes that I think will be good audition pieces, will give me an idea about what they can do and the range of emotions maybe, depending on the play. And then I take the audition forms, and I have a team with me. I have some people on my team with me. My producer has just arrived, and she will be sitting in with me, and a couple of other people. And so I have the actors come up And everyone reads at least once, or probably more than once. I mean, I take 3 hours, if not more, for the preliminary audition, but I have 2 auditions. I have another one tomorrow. So I try them out and I have them in different combinations. So if George reads with Margaret, then next time Margaret will read with Jeffrey, and so on. So what I have to do is try to find a balance of personality, physical appearance. Physical appearance is rather difficult. I have a situation where it's a family. Well, the chances of my getting people who look the same as each other is remote. What I try to get are the best actors, because I have a splendid play. It's a Pulitzer Prize-winning play. So now I have to have the best actors I can find to pull it off. And I have to, as director, my job is to help them do their best. I have to try and bring out what I think the play is about. And I also have to give them an opportunity. I have to give them enough freedom to show what they can do, or to show me something new that I may not have thought of. And then, after I have auditioned everyone to their satisfaction, mind you, actors are never ever satisfied. They always want to have another hour and show you everything they can do. I have two auditions. Then, with the help of my team, input from my team, I choose people that I think are possible. And they will be called and asked to come back a couple of days later. And then I have to make the decision, and then they will be called to say they have a role or not, and then they'll be called to have a read-through. And we read the whole play, and I'll find out whether I've made a terrible mistake and I've cast the wrong people. And this is why although I said I'm not nervous, I'm not nervous about the process. It's just, you don't know who's going to come out. So it's a bit nail biting, you know. But I have, according to the list of people who've taken out scripts, it looks hopeful. I certainly seem to have a lot of experienced actors who could very possibly be what I'm looking for.